I'm gonna enjoy this. Alright, people, this is Donnie. Time to keep it 1000. Check this out. I, as you see on the picture, hate with deep, deep passion Funnimation. The Texas branch that's hosting all the current Funnimation animes right now. I fucking hate that company. When I mean I hate that company, I really, 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 really hate that company. I don't know why I got such deep hatred for it. Maybe it's because they was trying to get, maybe because they got rid of the ocean, the dub crew, the Canadian dubbers that be dubbing some animes here and there, and they do a pretty marvelous job. Maybe it's because they use too much American slang. See, Viz Media, when he translate and dub their manga, their animes and shit, and the mangas too, because Viz most of the mangas, they don't use a lot of American slang like dude, sweet, stoke, epic. They don't use those type of words a lot. That's something that the modern mainstream white suburbia kids or adults use a lot. But they don't use that in Japan. Japan has their own slang. I don't know what it is, but if I go to Japan, I will definitely find out. But they use their own slang in Japanese animes and mangas. And even I hate to even say this, but even the people that do fan subs, they use a lot of slang. So it's very annoying. I like to watch all my Japanese and animes in sub. Japanese dub, but subtitle. Despite the fact the subtitles most of the time are terrible. But whatever, it is what it is. And back to what I was saying about Funimation, that I really hate Funimation. Because of that reason. They always, it's like, okay, put it like this. Remember before kids used to take animes and try to Americanize the shit out of anime? Well, the first Dragon Ball Z, when Funimation did it with the same voice actors like Chris Abad, Sean Shamel, all the rest of them, they did that very same thing. They tried to Americanize Dragon Ball Z. Especially with that ugly ass Bruce fucking Ian music, which I'm glad they got rid of that shit. Anybody like Bruce's music, there's something really fucking wrong with y'all. Let me explain something here. I've been watching Dragon Ball Z since the 90s. You hear me? The 90s. Early 90s. 1992 when I first started watching Dragon Ball Z. I was watching the international channel on Comcast, which back then was called United Artists Cable. I was watching the shit out of Dragon Ball. I mean, I was watching it, I was fucking watching it. Okay? And I watched it as a kid. I didn't really care it was speaking gibberish. I thought it was Chinese gibberish. I didn't know the difference between Chinese and Japanese back then. I was such a racist. But now as an adult, a young adult at that time I started understanding the difference between Japanese, Chinese, Korean, and the rest and the others. And the point is I'm trying to get at right now is that Dragon Ball Z, when I was watching it, and didn't understand what they were saying, all I see was punches and kicks. Now I understand the punch of a kick, and I just add my own shit to it, ad lib it. Like, damn, he must have pissed him off. I remember Goku was fighting Nappa. That's where I left off at in 92, I believe. Well, that was in 93. I totally forgot it was that long. But I definitely watched it in 1992, so. Anyway. What I'm trying to get with this right now is that Funimation sucks ass. And what pisses me off about Funimation is that while they don't fully change westernized anime, they still westernize it just about enough. Don't be me look at it. Grappler Baki, Baki the Grappler. Detective Conan, case closed. Rasova Tabadaka, I don't know the fucking name of it. They renamed it, and I understand why they do it. I'm glad they did it. Full Metal Alchemist. Boku no Hero Academia. My Hero Academia. You get what I'm saying? Funimation like to westernize their animes. And it's really tacky in my opinion. So now you have to see Japanese culture in a fucking Japanese cartoon, and then try to apply it to Western voice acting, it's pretty dumb. You know? Sit back and think about it. It's pretty dumb. And I didn't like Funimation or any dub company because of that. There are some dubbers back in the 80s and 90s I used to like. The old school shit like Ricky City, Biohunter, all the anime dubbers who did that shit. Because they use very little American slang and just use a lot. They just translate it. Sound like a bunch of tough guy assholes. So the characters do sound a little Caucasians because they're voiced by Caucasians, but at least they try to stick with the Japanese dub. Some way of talking, slang and everything. They tried that. They didn't just completely change their whole slang level to fit to a westernized modern audience. And that's like I said, that's once again the reason why I hate Funimation. Add the fact that after the whole Vic Minoga, so I can't pronounce his last name, the whole Vic situation, I definitely, it's like, matter of fact, the whole Vic situation is really, it's the greatest thing that actually happened. Because now, I've been saying I didn't like Funimation, but they still, whole Vic situation when they did the poor Vic, I mean, it made them look like monsters. And now a lot of people lost their support. Hopefully they might, since Sony owns the right to Dragon Ball, they might take the rights right away from Funimation and get a whole new cast of people to do the voice work. That's what's needed. And this is Sony we're talking about here. They can afford to get the Ocean cast to do the voiceovers again. I would love to hear Brian Drummond voice Vegeta. Now a lot of people don't like Brian Drummond voicing Vegeta, but I love it. I just wish he adds Emilio Peacecraft voice for Vegeta rather than the unique voice he has now. The yell is A1 platinum. He keep the yell, but add the Zach Marquis voice for Vegeta, we might have something. Anyways, the other thing I hate about Funimation, besides the Americanizing, Westernizing their music and slang terms, rechanging the names in the anime. The other third thing I don't like about Funimation is that the voice actors are doing like 8 to 9 characters in the same fucking time. See, in Dragon Ball Z, Chris Sabat is the voice director. It means that he's the boss, of the voice director. So because of that, he voiced 4 characters: Vegeta, Piccolo, Yajirobe, and Yamcha. He might voice a few more characters that I'm not trying to dig through, but the point is that it's way too many main support characters for this man to be voicing. And his Vegeta voice must not have been perfect because he had to change it 3 different times. From the original Dragon Ball Z with Falconer's music, from the remastered one with the Japanese dub music, and from Kai with the Japanese dub music. 3 times. 3 times. So that should tell you something right there. But, so I'm sorry, y'all. I'm just a little sluggish right now, a little tired. But anyway, before I fall asleep, I'm just venting my anger for Funimation. What he did to poor Vic. What he did to my childhood. Fuck Funimation. And now karma's finally getting to those motherfuckers. It feels so good. It feels so good. I hope, like I said, I just hope and pray that they replace the whole fucking cast. Just hope. A man can dream. And make sure the next people they hire, or the next people that dub animes, keep it traditionally Japanese. Your job is to just strictly just translate with your mouth. Just do the voice and translate word for word. Don't ad lib. Don't add no stupid ass dude, sweet, epic shit in there, because now you're not watching Dragon Ball Z or Yu Yu Hakusho and all that stuff. No, you're watching a American version of a Japanese anime, and that's not what I'm looking for. If I want to get a Japanese version, if I want to get an American anime, I'll watch Avatar: The Last Airbender or Legend of Korra or Afro Samurai or The Boondocks. I don't need to watch my actual anime being reduced to some kind of Americanized piece of shit. You get what I'm saying? Anyway, I will. This is a part one for my I hate Funnimation rant video. I will come out with a part two, so be prepared for that. Like and subscribe to my channel. Leave what you think you leave your thoughts below. You think I'm being hard on Funnimation? Leave it below. Whatever. I'll read all comments. Like and subscribe. Hit the notification button. And I'll be back with part two. I will be back with part two. And once I post a GoFundMe page, I need y'all to donate for that because I need to build my church. And in my church, I'm gonna try and make a day. I'm gonna call Anime Saturday. Watch and see. I just need y'all help for that. In the meantime, see y'all. Support me.